Hello, have you ever applied your makeup and it just looks cakey or heavy? You're not alone. That happens to a lot of women. So I want to give you 4 tips to get your makeup looking more flawless, a lighter coverage, and not so cakey and heavy, okay? So first thing is, and you're gonna really question my advice on this. First thing is, you want to start by prepping your face and shaving it. I know. Everyone I tell, they're like, what? I don't want to shave my face. I'm not a man. And I don't want it to grow back thicker or darker. Okay? So let me just say that is a myth, that if you shave your face, it will grow back darker and thicker. I have been shaving my face for, 15 years, and my hair has not grown back thicker or darker. I think out of the thousands of people that I have told, only 2 or 3 have told me that it grew back thicker and darker. So the odds are in your favor. So why would shaving your face go hand in hand with a cakey or heavy makeup appearance? Okay. So everyone has that fuzz on their face, everyone. And I have been doing a lot of makeovers on women from all ages, from 15 to 80. And every single person that sits in the chair to get their makeup done has peach fuzz on their face. And every time I don't, because I don't think it's kind to do it without asking for their permission beforehand, is I want to shave their face, because putting the liquid or the powder or whatever type of foundation you're putting on their face, and it has a fuzzy appearance, it's just going to sit different. It's going to have texture, it's going to be heavier, it's going to be cakier, and it's not going to be flattering. So prep your face by shaving it. So you can use a simple Tinkle facial razor, and you can just shave that fuzz off. Or I also have this really cool little razor too, that you can also just lightly shave your face. And this is not something that you need to do every day. This is something that you can do once a week, or every other week, or even every month, depending on how fast your hair grows back. But just get rid of that unwanted texture and the fuzz, and you're going to have a better makeup application. It's not going to look heavy, it's not going to look textured, and it's not going to look cakey, because it's actually going to be sitting on your skin and not sitting on the fuzz, okay? So tip number 1, shave your face. Tip number 2 is apply less product. I think a lot of us apply way too much. We want coverage. I get that. You want the even skin tone, and you want the flawless finish, because we all have imperfections. We all have the discoloration. We have the blemishes, the acne, the pimples, the hyperpigmentation. We all have it. And so we want to cover it up. And so we want to put tons of product on. And in doing so, it goes on heavy and it goes on cakey. So use less product. So I love to use cream foundation. This is my personal palette. I have a lot of colors because I'm a makeup artist and I love my options, but most women will just have like 1 or 2 shades in their compact. So let me just show you how using a little bit of product can go a long way. So I'm just going to take my brush, and actually the brush that you use matters. So if you want a heavier application, you're going to want to choose a brush that has denser bristles. If you want to go for a lighter application, then you're going to want to choose a brush that has more sparse bristles and a little bit fluffier. So that kind of depends on your coverage. If you want a fuller coverage, then go for a brush that has the thicker and denser bristles. So you just want to add just a little bit. This is cream makeup, and I love this because it just melts in your face. You just get the pigment that you need, and you put it right where you want it, and you are just stippling and blending on your face. I'm not putting globs and globs on my face. I'm just putting the makeup where I need it. And the great thing about this cream foundation is that actually I'm going to do my highlight in one layer and my contour in a layer. Like, these are all foundation colors, my contour and my highlight. And so I'm only going to put one layer on my face. And so that also, by putting less product on your face, you're not going to have that heavy and that cakey appearance. So a lot of women put foundation all over their face. Usually it's liquid foundation. And then they do another layer of contour, then they do another layer of bronzer, then they do another layer of blush, and then they set it with powder. And by the end of their makeup routine, they have like 5 layers on their face. And in doing so, you now have a heavy and cakey makeup appearance. So it's all about putting less product on your face, so that you get that coverage, but you get the lighter appearance. So I just put my foundation just on my lower jawline, my chin, my nose, and my forehead, and a little bit on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna go in with a lighter color, my concealer, and I'm gonna do right underneath my eyes. So I didn't put my foundation under my eyes. I only put my concealer under my eyes. So one layer, use less product if you want to have and avoid the cakey makeup appearance. So I'm just doing just a tiny bit of product in the areas that I need it. I'm getting the coverage, but I'm not putting the layers and layers on my face, okay? So there I have my foundation. Now I want to add some shadow and dimension to my face. I'm going to use some contour. So I take my brush and then I add the contour on the areas of my face that I didn't put my foundation on. So I'm going to put right on my cheekbones, right here. And that's going to provide coverage, and it's also going to give me some shape and dimension on my face. So also add a little at a time, because it's easier to build on your product than it is to take it away. So if you put a heavy layer of product on your face, it's a lot harder to take it off. But if you just do a little bit at a time and see what kind of coverage you need, you just add a little bit more, then you're adding less product and you're not getting that cakey makeup appearance. So I'm just putting that right on my cheekbones to give me that dimension. And then also I'm gonna do up, I didn't put any foundation from here up, so I'm gonna put my contour up there. So I'm using less product and I'm not gonna get that cakey makeup appearance. Less is more. So don't put tons of product on your face if you want to have a lighter coverage. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that foundation right here that I didn't do that area. And then I'm gonna do my blush. I didn't put any product right here. So now I'm gonna put my blush on right on my cheeks and then right into my contour. So I'm just using just a little bit, and you still get the coverage you need. So use less product, that is key. And if you feel like you put too much on, you just go through and you brush it away, okay? So first thing was to shave. Second thing is to use less product than you think you actually need. And then the third one is to wear the right colors. When you're wearing a foundation shade that is too light, you're gonna look textured, you're gonna look ghostly, and you're gonna look heavy. Or if you're using foundation colors that are too dark, you're definitely gonna look too heavy, you're gonna look orangey, and you're gonna just not look your best. So wearing the right makeup colors is key to helping you look lighter and not so heavy and not so cakey. That's really important. So if you're like, I have no idea what colors look great on me, like I look online and I see all the names and I see the colors and I have no idea, or you're in the store and you're like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If you have no idea, that's what I'm here for. I specifically help women find their makeup colors so that they look their best. I want you to not look cakey and heavy. I want you to look like you just woke up. Like you just naturally look beautiful, and you don't look like you're wearing a ton of makeup. You just have enhanced your natural beauty. That's what I'm here for. You can take my color match quiz. You can take my survey. You can message me. There's lots of different ways that you can work with me for free. That's what I help you with. So make sure you have the right makeup colors, because if you don't, you're going to look heavy and cakey. And then the fourth tip is to blend. That is key. You have to have great brushes to apply. And then this little ingredient right here is going to help you get that flawless finish. So this is called a perfector sponge. You might also hear a beauty blender or a makeup sponge. This one right here is my favorite. This is a SEINT perfector sponge. This is already prepped. Before it was prepped, it was dry and hard. How you prep it is you run it under water and you squeeze it in and out, and then you take a towel and then you squeeze it more. So now it's just very lightly damp, but it's like double in size. And now you're gonna take this makeup sponge and you're going to bounce it and pat all over your face to really blend that makeup into your skin so that it's not sitting on the surface, but it's like melted and molded into your skin. This will help you get a nice blended makeup look. This is going to be the key to make sure that it does not look heavy and cakey and just bleh. You want to look natural and beautiful. You want to enhance your beauty, not cover it up. And by wearing too much makeup, wearing the wrong makeup colors, or not blending your makeup, it looks like you are a walking makeup person, and you want to just look beautiful and natural and youthful. So those 4 tips are going to help you get a less cakey, less heavy makeup look. I want you to look your best. I really believe that when you feel good and you look good, you do good. And so let's build that confidence in how you look so that you can show up and share your light with others. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a fabulous day, and I will chat with you next time. Ciao.